You may be starting to clean up. Out-of-town contractors are working to make sure that are trying to make some money rather on doing repairs, but officials are warning you to please be cautious of who might be knocking at your door this morning. Unfortunately, in the wake of severe weather like we saw overnight, many out-of-town storm chasers can often rush in, offering quick fixes and sometimes disappear just as fast. Owner of the Gardner Company, Darren Gardner, says the best thing for homeowners to do this morning is to call a local contractor.
In Wisconsin, you need a state license number and a qualifier number. And the qualifier number basically states that you've done your continuous education. State license number also helps regulate making sure that you have the insurance to do the work.
Some good advice there. Gardner says that out-of-state companies can even use local numbers to seem legitimate, making it seem making it more important that you double check who you are getting into business with before signing any paperwork.